So, dear students, up to now we have discussed everything about pure substances, impure substances. Pure substances are classified into two categories: elements. What are the different types of elements? Metal, non-metal, and metalloid. Next, we discussed about the compound: organic compound, inorganic compound. Next category is impure substances. Impure substances are called mixtures, and mixtures are of two categories: homogeneous and heterogeneous. So homogeneous are called solution, heterogeneous are of two types: colloid and suspension. So we have already discussed solution, suspension and colloid. Now we will do the comparative analysis of all three mixtures: solution, colloid and suspension. So best way to write the comparison or the difference between solution, suspension and colloid is to differentiate them based upon the properties. So on this side I have written the properties. So on which properties we gonna differentiate them? First is the nature of mixture, second is particle size of mixture, third is stability, fourth is filter paper test, fifth is visibility, sixth is Tyndall effect. So now we will discuss them one by one. So first category is, I think first category is solution. So first property on which basis we gonna differentiate solution, colloid and suspension. Along with the colloid I also have written salt. So colloids are also called as salts. So don't be confused between solution and salt. Salt is the short term for colloids. So during the different types of colloids we discussed about these salts. So first is nature. Solution is always homogeneous, means solution are always having uniform कंपोजिशन की सॉल्यूशन की जो कंपोजिशन है वो हमेशा क्या रहने वाली है? यूनिफॉर्म. सेकेंड इज colloid. Colloid comes under the category of non-uniform composition, or they appear to be homogeneous but specifically they are under the category of heterogeneous mixture. And the suspension, they even appear as a heterogeneous mixture. So they are non-uniform and they are also having non-uniform composition. कि जो अलग अलग कंपोनेंट्स जिनसे ये बने हैं वो अच्छी तरह से मिक्स नहीं होते हैं, तो उसको हम क्या बोलते हैं? नॉन यूनिफॉर्म. नॉन यूनिफॉर्म. सो दिस इज द डिफरेंस बेस्ड अपॉन द नेचर ऑफ ईच एंड एवरी mixture. Second is the particle size. So during the discussion of solution, we discussed solution is made up of two. Generally, solution is made up of at least two components. One component is called solute, the other one is called solvent. So solute, the particle size here we are discussing is of solute, solution less than 1 nanometer, and we already discussed 1 nanometer is equal to 10 raised to power minus 9 meter. Next is salts or colloid. The particle size in this colloid we classify them as disperse phase and dispersion medium. So between 1 nanometer to 1000 nanometer. The same disperse phase or dispersion medium we can also use in case of suspension, but generally we don't use any kind force. We generally say as solid in a particular liquid. So the particle size of solid that is suspended in a suspension is more than 1000 nanometer. So for the solution it is less than 1 nanometer, for the colloid 1 to 1000, and for the suspension more than 1000 nanometer. Next is the stability criteria, stability property. Stability means the particles remain in the mixture or come out of the mixture. This is the specific meaning for the stability, कि जो particles हैं जिनसे वो बना है वो मिक्सचर के अंदर ही रहेंगे या मिक्सचर से बाहर आ जाएंगे. So solutions are stable, कि salt को एक बार हमने पानी में डिसोल्व कर लिया तो वो अंदर ही रहता है at given set of condition, वो बाहर नहीं आता है. So solutions are stable. अब आप उसको solution को छोड़ दोगे, the particles of solution or solute will never settle down. Next is colloid. Particle of colloids, the size is more than solution but is still in the range कि वो क्या नहीं होंगे, they will not settle down upon keeping. The best example is milk. Next is Suspension. Suspensions are unstable. When you keep them undisturbed for few minutes, the particles will settle down. Next is filter paper test, whether they will pass through filter paper or not. So solution particles always pass through the filter paper. So that is why we cannot separate the component of solution through the filter paper. Similarly, in case of colloid, the particles of colloid or the dispersed phase can pass through the filter paper. आसानी से pass कर जाते हैं. So that is why they cannot be separated by the filter paper. Next is the suspension. The particle size is too large to pass through the filter paper. That is why they remain on the filter paper and can be easily separated by using the simple filter paper apparatus. Next is the visibility. मीन्स कि जिन पार्टिकल से वो बना है वो दिखाई देंगे कि नहीं दिखाई देंगे. सो पार्टिकल्स ऑफ सल्यूट इन केस ऑफ सॉल्यूशन आर नॉट विजिबल. नेक्स्ट इज पार्टिकल्स ऑफ colloid are only visible under the microscope. Next is particles of suspension are easily visible by the naked eye. ये आपको माइक्रोस्कोप की भी जरूरत नहीं होगी सस्पेंशन के केस में, वो आसानी से आपको दिख जाएंगे. नेक्स्ट इज द टिंडल इफेक्ट. The main differentiating feature, solutions, the particle size of solution is too small so that they can produce Tyndall effect. इतने छोटे होते हैं कि वो interrupt करते ही नहीं लाइट के पाथ में और light will never scattered when pass through the solution. Next is colloids. Yes, they give the Tyndall effect because of the particle size. They interfere in the path of flow of light. Next is suspension. They may or may not give the Tyndall effect because when the solution when the suspension is in this third form कि मिक्स किया हुआ है तब आप लाइट पास करोगे तो आपको Tyndall effect दिखाई देगा. लेकिन जब वो सेटल डाउन हो जाएंगे तो आपका ऊपर क्या बचेगा, सिर्फ सॉल्वेंट. इन दैट केस particles of solvent does not cause the Tyndall effect. One more point that you can write in this category is the example. So there will be total 7 points. 7 point is examples of each category. So you can write examples. Salt solution, the most simplest of all, milk. For suspension, milk of magnesium. We can also write the sand in water or chalk in water, but the best way to write the example is write the best example, क्योंकि sand in water everyone can write this, but if you want to score good marks even in the 10th class or board exam or in the 9th class, you should write the proper good example. So milk of magnesia is one of the good example of suspension. You can also write blood in case of colloid. Our blood is also an example of colloid. कि ब्लड जो है उसके अंदर क्या है, रेड ब्लड सेल्स, वाइट ब्लड सेल्स, प्लाज्मा, प्रोटीन्स, दे आर ऑल present in the water in the form of colloidal particles. So blood is also an example of colloidal particles. So this is how we can differentiate solution, colloid and suspension. So major difference between all these three mixtures is their particle size. Particle size is very less in solution, in between in case of colloid, and very large in case of suspension. So the main differentiating feature और जो बाकी सारी प्रॉपर्टी हैं वो किसके ऊपर बेस्ड हैं, द मेन डिफरेंशिएटिंग फीचर विच इज द पार्टिकल साइज. सो पार्टिकल साइज help us to differentiate solution from colloid, colloid from the suspension. So this is what all about the difference between the homogeneous and heterogeneous, or more specifically the three mixtures: solution, colloid and suspension. So thank you students.